Hey, what is up you guys? My name is Catherine and welcome to my channel. So on my video where I show you guys my colorful eyeshadow palette collection, one of my subscribers, Jubilee, suggested that I do an all matte eye tutorial. So that is what I am doing today. I'm doing this cool toned purpley vampy sort of all matte eye look. So first of all, thank you Jubilee for the suggestion. I just absolutely love getting suggestions from you guys. It's like my favorite thing ever. I did step out of my comfort zone with this look a little bit. I don't tend to do fully cool toned looks a whole lot. I just don't always find them the most flattering on me, but I feel like with it being Halloween time, fall, I actually really love these colors that I've got going on. So before we get started, definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm here every Wednesday and Sunday. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help us creators out. And I believe that is it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with the tutorial. Alright, so I have my brows done and eyelids primed. I'm all ready to get started. I'm mostly going to be using my Tartist Pro palette today, but I don't want you guys to get hung up on the product. I will try to describe these colors as best I can. That way you can hopefully recreate this with any similar shadows in your collection. So I am going to be starting out with this shade Chic right here. I'm going to be using this as a transition shade. So this is a very pinky, very pale taupe color, I would say. Going into this on my typical transition shade brush, my BH Cosmetics number 11 brush. And I'm just tapping this above my crease and around my outer corner. This is like the perfect transition shade for my skin tone. So I have this on my eyelid and you probably can't really tell because it's basically my skin tone. Next I'm going to be going into this shade Fierce. So why is my camera not focusing today? Who knows? So this is a very gray toned light lilac shade. I'm going into this on a BH Cosmetics Studio Pro 16. This is a very round, very fluffy brush. And I'm basically going to be doing the same motions that I was with that last shade. Just tapping this around the edges. Now I'm going to be going into this shade, No Filter. So this is a more purpley berry toned shade, and I'm going to be going into this on a Lime Crime brush. This brush doesn't have a name, but it's round, a little smaller than the last one. And I'm sort of going to bring this to maybe about halfway across my lid, and then up into the crease, but not as far up as that last shade. Alright, so now for the one shade not from my Tartist Pro palette that I'll be using. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Single in Violet. It's a muted, deep matte purple, I would say. It's a very true purple, and I'm going into this on a BH Cosmetics Studio Pro number 8 brush. This is a very round, more dense, tapered brush, sort of. So this is going to be going into the outer corner on the lid, but not as far over as that last shade that we placed down. So it's going to be going outer corner and then up into here, but you still want to be able to see that last shade on the lid. So I'm just going back into that burgundy shade on that Lime Crime brush, and I'm just tapping that edge to make sure that it is still prominent. And I'm going to use that brush that I applied the gray toned lilac with to just swirl around these edges some more. I'm holding my brush by the end, so my pressure is very, very light. Now I'm going to be going into this shade Vintage, and this is a very cool toned white shade, and I'm going to be going into this on just a Real Techniques flat shader brush, and this is going to go on that inner part of the lid where there's no shadow. And I'm again going back into that berry shade and making sure those edges are just nice and smooth. And then to really add some definition to this look, I'm going to be going into this shade right here. It's a very, very dark purple, almost looks black. It's called Vamp, and I'm going into that on a BH Cosmetics Studio Pro 17, which looks exactly the same as the number 8. I don't really know what the difference is actually. So this is just going in the very, very outer corner, almost in a winged shape. So this is it for the upper part of my eyes. I'm going to go do my face makeup. I really wish I had some false lashes. I'm all out right now, and I feel like they would look amazing with this, but such is life. I'll be right back. I sort of feel like these edges need blending, so I'm just taking a clean blending brush and going over them. I did add some of that matte white shade to underneath my brow. On my under eye, I'm going to use like all the same colors. I'm just going in the opposite direction. So I'm starting out with the darkest color as an under eye liner. I'm using that Alamar Cosmetics flat liner brush, I guess is what it's supposed to be. I really don't like when brushes don't have like names or numbers on them. Then I'm going over that with the Anastasia single. Then I'm using this very like firm round-ish brush to also place that matte white in my under eye on the inner corner and bring that out. I feel like I need a little more of this up top. Whoa, that's a lot. Other brush, other brush. I have no clue where I put my eyelash curler, so I'm just gonna have to live without it. I am using my Tarte Lights Caramel Lashes mascara. And then for my lip, I'm going to be using Lime Crime Velveteen and Beat It, but I'm going to like blot it on so it's not so. Why does that just look red? I don't like this. Cancel. I'm going to try ColourPop Femme. I low-key look dead, but also Halloween is less than a week away, so I feel like it's working for me right now. That is it for the tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me do this all matte eye look. If you did, definitely don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye!